Right, over here.
Hi.
Center. Yeah, hi. This is Shweta from Bollywood Nazar. I would like to ask you, आपने अकीरा में एक जो किरदार प्ले किया था और आप फोर्स में एक रॉ एजेंट का किरदार प्ले कर रही हैं, तो रॉ एजेंट बनने के लिए क्योंकि एक बहुत बड़ी हमारी इसकी संस्था इंटेलिजेंस संस्था है, तो इसके लिए आपने ज़्यादा कितना आपको मेहनत करना पड़ा, कोई ट्रेनिंग ली आपने उनकी तरह रिसर्च करके पूरी जो जर्नी थी आपकी रॉ एजेंट की?
एक्चुअली ट्रेनिंग मेरी मिक्स मार्शल आर्ट्स की ट्रेनिंग मुझे इस फिल्म में भी काम आई टू डू द एक्शन इन टर्म्स ऑफ कैरेक्टर. आई थिंक कैरेक्टर इतनी अच्छी तरह लिखा गया था और इतना इंट्रीगिंग और इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर था, विच इज़ वाई आई डिड द फिल्म एज वेल. क्योंकि ये एक लड़की है जो स्ट्रॉन्ग हेडेड है, उसका अपना ओपिनियन है, शी इज़ एन अल्फा इन हर सेल्फ, अपने आप को किसी और से कम नहीं समझती, एंड वो एक आदमी की दुनिया में अपना काम कर रही है, एंड शी इज़ डूइंग रियली वेल. सो दीज एट्रीब्यूट्स ऑफ द कैरेक्टर I felt attracted me towards the film. And जो raw agent बनना था, I think क्योंकि कैरेक्टर इतनी अच्छी तरह लिखा गया था, क्योंकि मैं अपने डायरेक्टर से बात करके उनसे समझना चाहती हूँ कि उनका क्या विजन है, वो कैसे पोर्ट्रे करना चाहते हैं इस कैरेक्टर को. उन्होंने बहुत हेल्प की मेरी. अदर देन दैट आई थिंक जो कपड़े होते हैं, जो जब शर्ट पैंट जैकेट गन का होल्स्टर आ जाता है, आपकी चाल ही बदल जाती है. दैट एड्स अ लॉट टू द कैरेक्टर एज वेल. सो आई फील एवरीथिंग वाज वेरी वेल लेड आउट फॉर मी टू प्ले दिस कैरेक्टर, एंड आई एम रियली हैप्पी दैट आई गॉट टू डू इट.
Sonakshi, you're towards your left. Towards your left, here. You're playing a Pakistani journalist in your next movie.
No, but my next movie will talk about next time.
Yeah. The question is, now there is a lot of objection raised over the inclusion of Pakistani actors in Bollywood movies. Do you think we should encourage the talent of Pakistani actors, or the ban is justified?
Honestly, I would not like to comment upon that right now, but all I can say is that I am not playing a Pakistani journalist. The film is just based on a book which was written by a Pakistani author. It's been adapted to Mumbai, and now let us get back to Frce 2.
Jhon and Sonakshi, a question to you. You to here, towards your left. This movie is somewhere down the line a tribute to all those brave soldiers who have laid their lives down for India. Every time there is a cross-border terrorism attack happening, and when soldiers lose their lives, we see a lot of statement of sympathy condemning those attacks from our own artists, but none from the Pakistani artists. So that has always been a bone of contention. Recently, Subhash Chandra Ji said that he requested those Pakistani artists to condemn the attack without naming Pakistan, but they refused. So in this case, how do you look at it? Isn't that unfair on their part?
So, if I have to answer it, I just think it's important about what we do. We are not in a position to opinionate about what the others do or don't do. So, we can only speak for ourselves. Sonakshi can speak for whether she goes through the emotion, whether I go through the emotion, and what we express is solely our opinion. And I'm just very fortunate to be a part of the film industry, because I think we really go out there and we express our solidarity with not only our country, but with our soldiers, who I again say on record, are the true heroes of this country.
Sonakshi, your point?
Yeah, no, I agree. This whether it gets carried forward or doesn't get carried forward, whether it's reaching us or not reaching us, we don't know. So we can only speak for ourselves and do our job, which is to stand by our own people. So that is what we are doing.
Like, what do you have to say for your own people, for the surgical strike soldiers के लिए आप लोग क्या कहना चाहेंगे, जो हमारी तरफ से एक कदम उठाया है इंडियन आर्मी ने, उसके लिए आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? So happy.
यही कहना चाहेंगे, फर्स्टली थैंक यू कहना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि उन्होंने इतना बड़ा कदम उठाया है. एंड लाइक जॉन सेड अर्लियर, दिस वाज द नीड ऑफ द आवर. वी हैव टू डील विद टेररिज्म, एंड आई एम रियली हैप्पी दैट फाइनली it's happening. And we all, as citizens of this country, as people who live here and who love our country, we are all very, very thankful to them.
Just to add to what Sonakshi said, first of all, sir, इससे पहले जो आपने question पूछा था, just to a slight correction there. It's correct me if I'm wrong. It's not a story about Indian soldiers. हर country की एक covert कह सकते हैं covert team होती है, covert force होती है. अमेरिका में इस force को CIA के नाम से जाना जाता है. इंडिया में इसे research and analysis wing कहते हैं, जिसका नाम है RAW. So this is a story about raw agents जो एक खुफिया या गुप्त operations undertake करते हैं, जिसके बारे में public को अक्सर पता नहीं लगता.
Sir, I said it's a tribute to the
Sure. So no, just for everyone, it's a story about raw, about what took place this morning. By our constitution, we are not an aggressive country, but in our history, it is written that if we are pushed to a limit which questions our freedom, then we must defend ourselves. And I think that it is a defensive act first and then an offensive act, and we're very proud.
Hi.
Thank you. We're going to take one more question.
Yeah, please, yeah. Hi, this is
okay,
Mayur
final
here
question.
from Sinistan.com. My question is for Abhinay and Jhon. Abhinay, coming to you, your last film, Delhi Belly, came out in 2011. It's been 5 years since. So can I assume that you were carrying the Delhi Belly for 5 years? And my question to Jhon is, obviously you've spoken about the Force. And Force also came out in 2011, and it's taken 5 years for the second film. And 5 years, suppose if Force 3 comes out 5 years down, you think your back will be able to hold up during that time, maybe to lift a truck?
I'll lift this whole pleasant place.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you are, folks. So fantastic. Thank you very much for being
Abhinay,
here.
just on, like it's taken 5 years, Delhi Belly was very successful, and
Yeah.
5 years is a long time to come up with your second film.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't believe that, honestly, time has got anything to do with it, It's got to do with, as filmmakers, we are all, we go from our heart. So something that ticks in our system is what we make. And whether it's 5 years, 10 years, or 1 year or 5 months, probably my next film will be 3 months from now. So there is no such thing as a time-driven thing. The script that after Delhi Belly, there were 47 scripts that I read, and and the 48th, which is what I'm working on, to be honest. So I suppose 47 scripts can take a little while to read. So that's where the 5 years went.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the big day is on the 18th of November. Catch it in the theaters, and of course, it's brought to you by Viacom 18 Motion Pictures, Wimble Abdullah Shah, and J Entertainment Private Limited. The music on T series. What a fantastic film it's turned out to be. Congratulations, guys! And ladies and gentlemen, we need all you guys to give love to it and go on and watch it in the theaters. Thank you very much for being here, and it's a photo opportunity with the team. So, guys, go on. Have a great time. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I'd like to introduce
अरे भाई लो खड़े बोला खड़े बोला अरे भैया सेंटर यहाँ पे पीछे फोटो हो नहीं रहा फुल सेंटर